Racial tensions merely the tip of the iceberg, leading to the dramatic resignations of University of Missouri President Tim Wolf and Chancellor Bowden Lofton Monday, according to professors, students, and state lawmakers. Here to discuss what is plaguing the University of Missouri is WSJ reporter Melissa Korn. Melissa, great to see you. You have some updates on this story, correct?
Right. So overnight, somebody was arrested for making terroristic threats, is the charge. And they made some comments on Yik Yak on social media against students at University of Missouri. So
was it a student making these comments?
The person is listed as a student in the directory of the University of Missouri, their campus in Rolla, Missouri.
Mm-hmm. And who was this student targeting the threats?
The threats are quite vague in general,
right.
And we're still chasing down all of the details.
Okay. All right, well, we'll check in with you later on that. Now, getting back to what these two administrators were facing at the University of Missouri before the dramatic resignation, how far back does it go?
It really goes back to when they started there. So the president started in early 2012, and when his appointment was announced in late 2011, there was backlash immediately. He doesn't come from an academic background. He's a businessman, and a lot of faculty were upset about that from the start, saying, who is he to lead a university?
And he pulled funding from a very respected Missouri press, correct?
Correct. From the University of Missouri Press, he threatened to essentially shut it down to save about $400,000, and he backtracked on that a fair bit.
After the uproar.
After the uproar.
It's a prestigious academic press.
It's right, and
half a century old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what now are faculty saying about the situation at the University of Missouri? What is plaguing it?
So they say a lot of it has to do with communication or lack of communication between the chancellor of the flagship campus and the faculty and students there, as well as leadership of the entire system, communicating with faculty and students or not communicating. So making decisions without checking with them first, kind of unilaterally making these major changes to the university.
What were some of the changes?
Sure. So just this summer, the chancellor cut health insurance benefits for graduate students with just a few hours' notice before their benefits would expire. He ended up backtracking on that, and the students are covered for health insurance, the graduate students, but he did so without alerting them.
Right.
He also made some changes to the school's relationship with Planned Parenthood, some say under pressure from conservative lawmakers. So that's the chancellor, but a lot of people kind of conflate the chancellor of the flagship campus with the president of the entire system.
Right. And so what lessons are there to be learned from this for other university administrators, do you think?
Take complaints seriously when you've got a lot of students, a lot of faculty, a lot of anybody saying they feel marginalized. Act on it. Take it seriously.
There seems to be a lot of discontent these days on American campuses. There are groups of students who feel marginalized. Different issues, different specific issues, but the unifying factor seems to be they don't feel that the university is listening to them.
Right. So it's been very interesting to see how the different administrations respond and do or don't listen.
Absolutely. Melissa Korn, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.